Okay, now, we have here, please stand up, the brother of Margarita. Very special character, your name, everything, please.
My name is Jared Bybee, second-year resident artist. As you can see, a baritone. And my character in the opera is Valentin, Valentine in English. And, oh, sorry. Tell them about the character, right? I'm Marguerite's brother, and actually, I was discussing some things with Corinne, she's our stage manager, correct? And she made an interesting parallel with this opera and Lucia. And she made a relation between the character of Lucia and her brother Edgardo. That's her brother, right? Enrico, thank you, sorry. And Valentin and his sister Marguerite. Valentin being a very strong character, as you'll see in the opening, after we introduce Faust, Valentin comes out, he explains that he's sad, he's going off to war, and he leaves his sister unprotected. His mother is no longer alive. And then later on, he sings an aria, leaving his sister in the hands of God as he goes, a very valiant soldier. And at the end of the opera, he's so easily turned when he finds out that she's become the harlot of town, and really, she was coerced by Faust with the help of the devil. And he so quickly turns on her and curses her before he dies. And similarly, Lucia, also a very strong male character, his sister who is a bit weak, and so easily you see they turn. And I guess a lot of people tend not to like Valentin, which is okay. I hope you do. That I think I've accomplished my task if you don't like me by the end of the opera. But it's a short, sweet role. I get to come in and I get to die with honor. Well, not with honor, with pizzazz. And my death, I guess, in a way, results in Marguerite's kind of coming undone and unraveling near the end of the opera, as you'll see. And so it's very twisted and very, very operatic. What else can I say, Maestro? Did I miss something?
You think you have described your role.
Well, I am a baritone, not a tenor, Maestro. Maybe there's something left to be described, Maestro. What else can I say?
I don't know. I mean, how you feel about the love between you and your sister?
I think the love, as we talked about...
No, with them.
Oh. I think their love, although you don't get to see them much in the opera together, so it's a bit weird when you see us suddenly being at odds at the end, but I think their love is very strong, maybe in a sense too strong. Similarly in Lucia, it's kind of a line that's crossed, and I don't know how to explain it.
You want to say, accept the fact that you are very possessive?
Very possessive, yes.
Okay.
And
probably to
controlling?
To the excess?
Yes, absolutely.
Probably to the excess is you to defy God?
Yes, I do defy God.
You say that. God say, if God forgive you, I don't care. I don't forgive you. I will kill you.
Yes, one of my closing lines, yes. It's a very, very powerful line.
I mean, you are possessed. You are something.
Absolutely. Yeah, their relationship's a bit interesting, a bit weird. Yeah.
You love her, is no doubt,
No.
but in the excess, out of control, possessive.
Absolutely.
Okay? Are you agree or not? It's too late.
I absolutely agree.
Too late now.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah. Faust, it is the composer. I am judging now the opera. I am not judging or analyzing Goethe. That will take 3 months. He's a master. In the opera, the situation the composer don't give to the baritone enough to develop more what's going on really around him in the sister. Yes, he only mentioned, okay, he's taking care because the mother is dead, everybody dead, he's taking care. He's in some way brother and a father in some way. But theatrical is not enough explanation to develop the relationship that lead him to die because of her. And the entire opera Faust is full of melody, you know, and the value really is much more musical than the drama. It was difficult for the composer to deal with Goethe dramatically, very, very difficult. When a genius like Beethoven don't dare to touch, he find out a nice excuse, Beethoven, when they offer to him, how about to, I am busy doing something else. You know what he was doing? The Ninth Symphony. But he don't even dare to touch, even after that, to touch the subject, because it is difficult. Dramatically, there are numbers, but not very well put together. Musically, that work. You have different numbers, beautiful, and go, and you keep going. Theatrically, you don't have the link. You say, what's going on? How I move to next? The interpretation gets totally lost. Each time they start, they have to interpretation all over again. Every time, start all over again, because they lost the contact with the previous, and probably not relate to the past, and to the future. Okay, that is the problem of the opera Faust. Then today is done in theater exactly the opposite of AVA. We really have a courage to do Faust and based only in the talent of the young people, and we are very proud and we can do that in AVA. We have people to do and don't have the magic of technology, because the only way to do Faust, even at the Met or any place now, is to do a magic, fantastic stage with apparition and all that. That's thing that we cannot do because we don't have stage. We don't have any of that. But we can replace that, and this is our great challenge for them, you know, to do with the voice, with interpretation, with the acting, you know, with the performing alive in front of you, you know. Because we are very grateful that you come because they need you, you know. The opera is two-way street. We need this and this, the two sides. Okay? Any question? Do you understand something of my English?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know the original Goethe story well enough, but Boito had Margarita murder her child, and then.
Yeah. All that is.
Which
Yeah.
Which is the original story?
Yeah. It is, especially in the opera. It's a line that make very clear. You see, but not develop enough to have the really impact that theatrically you can do in the theater with all that element that she go crazy, because she really go crazy, you know, to the point because forced totally by the brother. He cannot take that guilt. Every moment she go and pray. It's not enough. She's not strong. And remember also, Faust left her alone. It's not that Faust say, okay, let's go together. I am responsible for the baby. He's in Walpurgis night, having fun. The only way she go, and she kill her baby. In that desperation, in that craziness, she go and she die. In fact, we change the order of the opera, and we do soldiers when Valentin get killed in the church when she's praying to God for forgiveness, and after the prison. Also, this version is special. Valentin, you know that at the beginning, many people say that the baritone was very unhappy with the composer because he have no an aria. And the composer dropped there from nowhere an aria in the middle of the kermesse. Everybody dancing, drinking like that, and everything stopped. Everything stopped. He appeared there. Let me do the aria, please, eh? Hello? And because what he said in that aria then was given by the sister to protect him and all that, I transpose the aria and become the beginning of the next scene. When he leave home, say goodbye, and say, please protect my sister, and leave. We find out that also. Lately also in many theaters, is cut the aria when she is there, you know, in the second act, boring, to prove that she is boring waiting for him. It's a little aria, then it's practically not done anymore. In the proof you see that the music was cut off, then no soprano in any ever concert sing that aria of the soprano, never. Can you say what is the name of the aria?
Le Roi de Tulé.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay? It's only to show her state of mind, then is waiting, and she interrupts the aria twice to let the temptation of the devil, I like him, nothing else, and nothing happened. I mean, we accelerate and take that out. Okay?